Mac, convert from case-sensitive to case-insensitive file system. So I just got my first Mac. After getting everything set up just the way I wanted it, I decided to install Steam. When I opened Steam, it said something about not supporting case-sensitive file systems. I did some Googling and found that Steam won't be the only application that gives me this trouble. Photoshop, when I eventually install it, doesn't support case-sensitive file systems either. I'm sure there are other applications as well. There is at least a workaround for Steam, but it involves disk images and symbolic links. Not very fun. It works, but it's not very fun, and Steam is supposed to be all about fun, no? I am not aware of any workarounds for Photoshop. So here's my question. Can I boot into the disk utility, format the drive to be case-insensitive, and then restore from Time Machine? Are there any technical limitations that would prevent me from doing this? I haven't named anything like folder 1 and folder 1 yet, so I am not aware of any collisions that would show up.
It looks like you can restore from Time Machine to a case-insensitive file system from a case-sensitive one. See Apple forums here. I would highly recommend that you perform a total system backup using Carbon Copy Cloner. Carbon Copy Cloner does support restoring to a case-insensitive system from a case-sensitive one. See this. In fact, I would recommend CCC over TM, but you should use what you feel comfortable with. I would also boot to the CCC image and make sure all my stuff was there before I wiped my internal drive and did the restore. CCC makes a bootable backup, which is another reason it's awesome.
I haven't used it, but iPartition claims to be able to do non-destructive conversion between case-sensitive and case-insensitive HFS+.
Supposing the program you're using is just insisting on having a case-insensitive EFS while your data is on a case-sensitive EFS, you can sometimes get away with just mirroring the directory structure over to the case-insensitive EFS, and use symbolic links for the files. This way you avoid duplicating potentially large or numerous files. The lndia command from the X11 distribution for us does just that. In Mountain Lion this is in squarts, which you can get from this URL. For instance, consider you want to clone foo.app, which resides in a case-sensitive EFS, to a case-insensitive EFS, which we assume here to be the root file system. You might do something like you may now open /applications/foo.app and it won't complain about case sensitivity.
Maybe there's no need to reformat your case-sensitive EFS to run apps that require a case-sensitive EFS. You can create a case-insensitive disk image in the disk utility. I use a sparse bundle, then drag the application in that disk image and run it. That allowed me to run Photoshop. I usually use a sparse bundle. There was a reason I wanted a case-sensitive host EFS.
Solution can't install Photoshop on case-sensitive hard drive. Purchase and install iPartition. $70, but worth it if it's your only solution. In iPartition, do a create boot disk. Insert your installer disk to make a boot disk from it. Insert blank DVD- or to create boot disk through iPartition. Restart computer, with boot disk inserted and holding C key on keyboard, until progress spinner thing shows at startup. iPartition should automatically load. Choose Make Case Insensitive from one of the drop-down menus. Let it complete this process. Quit iPartition and allow computer to restart. Now from your case-insensitive hard drive, install Photoshop as normal. Drink beer. Celebrate.
You want to slow it down? Please indeed subscribe.